A little bit of everything. As much shooting, I feel like I'm a pretty good shooter. So not as much shooting, post scoring, post defense. Just working on my body, things like that.
You guys obviously have a new look front court room with you and Malik, Nick, Paolo, Elmir. Just what have you noticed about those guys? How are you guys kind of, I guess, gelling, developing as you get closer to the season?
Well, I played against Nick. I think this played against him for 3 or 4 years. So I'm familiar with his game. And he's expanded it since he's been, you know, with us at Arkansas. But we know he's going to bring elite rebounding, physical presence, toughness, and then Malik Ewan is, as skilled as anybody I've ever played with. He sees the court in, ways that, I've never even seen it. He can pass. He's a good passer. He can score it. I think we'll have a good front court this year.
I mean, just you've been here for at Arkansas for so long. How do you feel like you've maybe grown off the court in a leadership role?
Yeah, I feel like just naturally, just getting older. I came here when I was 19, so when I leave here, I'll be 23. So I feel like just naturally, mentally growing, and also the adversity and things I've had to go through, injuries and whatnot, have helped me grow also.
Coach Rich said that he was impressed with what you did in the strength and conditioning in the offseason. I guess, are you feeling more confident because of your body now, too?
I would say, yeah, it could be a mix of that, but also just, I've just been around the college game for a long time, and, I've consumed a lot of information from a lot of good coaches, and, just putting that all together for this last season and just kind of going out there and not thinking, just playing is kind of, where I'm at with it.
Trevon, what do you expect year 2 with Coach Cal?
Hopefully better than year 1, as far as how we started. We obviously could have started better. We ended the right way in some ways. But I just feel like more consistency with it. We're going to come out and be more prepared at the beginning of the season, and that'll probably be the difference.
What do you think you guys learned from that difficult stretch last year, 0-5 start in the SEC?
It's never over. We were 0-5, and at that time, nobody had us going to the tournament. You could go look at every website from that time, and everybody had us out. And so I know just as a team, keep pushing no matter what. When things get tough, we grinded it out and ended up going to the tournament and having a nice run. So.